Everyone faces dark times, no matter how rich or strong or enlightened they are. Some people do better than others. They rise to the challenge and ride the ups and downs to a successful outcome. How can you build your strength to hold and use power? We're addressing the issues of sustaining power. You know, sometimes we can be over the top with power. Power doesn't run in a steady fashion. It goes to great abundance, almost to overwhelming, and sometimes power is depleted and it's underwhelming. Is there a word such as underwhelming? Anyway, underwhelming. How we deal with this is very, very important. We've got to be able to ride with the extremes, the kind of extremes we find in nature. You need to listen to your self-talk in order to understand how you deal with power and its fluctuations. If you hear yourself, "Oh man, am I overwhelmed?" what this means is there's so much coming, so much going on that you're having a hard time handling it. Or if you say, "Oh, this is too good to be true," or "this is too much, too soon." These are indicators that you're having difficulty adjusting to the amount of power that's being required of you in the moment. On the other hand, if you're riding a power wave, either the highs or the low, and you go, "Oh man, what a ride," that sense of adventure and joy is clearly an indication that you can handle it. Or if you're saying, "Oh, I just feel full to the brim," that's another indication of, "Bring it on, I can take it." These are examples of living on the edge. This is what living on the edge looks like. If you live near the Pacific Ocean with its crashing waves and the way it digs at the mountainsides, you know that it's quite the exciting way of living. If you want to live on that edge of the highs and the lows, then the gift you need is the gift of balance. Balance here, I'm referring to the ability to balance the doing with the feeling or the being. We can be active and we can be still. Balancing the two are very important. Being able to balance your capabilities and your capacity. To be able to balance what it is that you want with what you can accept. I work with one particular client that finds that very difficult. This client has big dreams and lots of talent to manifest those dreams. And when a dream comes true, this client falls apart. It's as though it's too much and the client can't hold on to it. And we start over. It's important to know that you have the capability to expand your capacity. And here are some of the tools you can use. Recognize your weaknesses. If you have a weakness for mathematics and figures or business, then call upon a professional to complement you. You have talent, the professional has the organizational abilities. Together you make a balanced team. This is also helpful in any kind of partnership. Recognize your strengths. Honor those strengths and give of them freely. And then recognize that your partner in any situation has strengths that are unique to that person. And call upon those. Don't compete with them, but let them balance what you have to offer. And there you have a beautiful, strong, working relationship. There's also a balance in terms of where we put our attention. Many people tend to live in the past. They're always referring back to how good it was in the old days, or, well, last week I could do this better, or last year this, and so forth. That's an imbalanced perspective. Other people are always looking to the future. Well, let's not pay attention to now. It'll be better tomorrow, or maybe next week, or, oh, the lottery win is down the road a bit, and then I'll be happy. Well, that's not balanced either. The balance point is right now, in the present moment, because here's where our power is. Here's where our talent lies, and here's where the challenges are too. They all go together. They're part of a package. Now, I would like to share with you a tool which will bring you into balance quickly, because all of us have moments when we lose it. We just don't feel balanced. We feel frantic or depressed, high or low. And this particular method can help you come into alignment quickly. We can breathe our way back to balance. And that's a good thing, because it doesn't require any special equipment, outfits, or a space in which to do it. Breathing is wonderful because, first of all, it creates a sense of calmness. And with that calmness comes clarity and space. Breathing also energizes. This is helpful because then it creates the energy with which to take action. Space and action are both part of balancing the use of power. I'd like to demonstrate a technique called alternate nostril breathing. But before we begin, sometimes we'll have one nostril that's a little stuffy. If you are faced with that dilemma, I would suggest that you close your eyes and then focus on the side, on the sinus that seems to be impacted, the side that's stuffy, and relax around the eye on that side. Relaxing the eye socket creates more room in the sinus. So that's something that you can do in advance of the breathing process when you're having a little bit of trouble with stuffiness. Typically, we use our right hand as the way to facilitate alternate nostril breathing. And here's what we do. We take the index finger and middle finger and fold them down against the palm. The thumb is a pincher for the right side of the nostril, and the ring finger pinches the left side of the nostril. We rest the bridge of our nose on this part of our folded down fingers, and here's what it looks like. I'm letting my head fold forward and the fingers are against the ridge of my nose. See the ring finger coming against and gently resting on the outside of the left nostril. You can't see it, but the thumb is resting against the right side. I'm going to draw my left hand in, it's under my elbow, and I'm going to let my head rest on my knuckles and my right elbow rest on my left palm. And I'm ready to go. Gently let your ring finger close off the left side of your nose, the left nostril. You're going to inhale through the right nostril. When you're nice and full, you're going to close the right nostril and exhale out the left side. Then you're going to inhale on the left side, close the nostril with your ring finger, release the thumb, and exhale out the right nostril. Let's do this again. Inhale right, close that side, open the left, exhale left. Inhale the left side, close it off, exhale right. Now what I'd like you to do is to repeat this process a dozen times until it becomes very, very smooth. We're inhaling through the right side, filling up to a comfort level, closing the right side and, in essence, opening up the left floodgates. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close it. Open right. Exhale right. Here's the mechanics of what's going on. The right side of the brain is all about intuiting and creating. The left side of the brain is focused on analyzing and organizing. This manner of breathing is actually flooding each side of the brain with oxygen, bringing it up to full operational speed. This is a wonderful technique to use if you're feeling a little bit dull, particularly if you're about to take a test or do an important presentation. It is also a way of creating calm, because when you're focused just on the breathing, the emotions settle down, the worries and the doubts have no room because your mind is fully occupied, and you're really working at maximum capacity. Enjoy.